Thank you very much for joining me on my mat. I hope you're all doing really well. Today's class again has been a request from you guys, which is wonderful, so keep firing those at me. It's going to be more of a restorative stretch today. So perhaps you have already done a workout, perhaps you've had a really busy day and you just need to get into some deeper stretches. You might have been for a run or whatever it might be, and you just need to lengthen the body. So we're going to focus a little bit more on the lower body today, so legs, hamstrings, glutes, and so on. But definitely take this as you would do any other yoga class, in that really tap into your breath. So make sure you're breathing into all of those postures as always. Be mindful wherever you are, so take your time to transition in and out. Know that you know your body better than I do as well. So if something doesn't feel quite right, ease out of it. Perhaps find a child's pose, find your shavasana, a comfortable seat, and rejoin us when you're ready. So we're actually going to start on our backs today. So start to make your way all the way down into that shavasana pose. Stretch the legs lovely and long. Draw your body all the way down to the mat. Close down the eyes if that feels good. Turn the palms to face upwards, or turn them to face down if you prefer a little bit more of an introspective practice. And start to come into your breath. Perhaps take a couple of sighs in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feel the belly rise and fall with every breath. We're just going to take a scan of the body just to notice how everything feels today, if there's any tightness, any resistance anywhere. On the inhale, start to bring your awareness into your toes, your feet, your ankles. And on the exhale, just allow them to relax, allow them to fall down to the side. Inhale awareness into your calf muscles, your shins, your lower legs. Full breath all the way in, let your belly rise, and on the exhale, just allow your legs to relax. Try to let them go, let them drop into your mat. On the inhale, start to bring your awareness into your knees, tops of your thighs, backs of your thighs. And on the exhale, just release, let them go. Inhale awareness into your pelvis, your hips, your bum muscles, and into your lower back. And on the exhale, allow the hips to just drop, perhaps even allow them to roll out that little bit more and let it all go. Inhale awareness into your belly, your chest, your sternum, top of the shoulders. Let the whole body rise, perhaps even come off the mat. And on the exhale, just allow yourself to soften, release, and let go. Inhaling awareness into your fingertips, your palms, your wrists. And on the exhale, let them go. Awareness into your forearms, your elbows, the tops of your arms. Exhale, just release and let them go. So try not to hold on. Last breath, inhale. Back of the head, the face, eyes, lips, cheekbones, jaw, and exhale, let go. Just find your way into a nice, easy, natural breath through the nose and exhaling out of the nose. And then when you're ready, start to draw that right knee all the way in towards your chest. So take your time. If you'd like to, keep the eyes closed. And just move in and out of that knee, creating circles. Moving the knee around, breathing in, breathing out. Be mindful with the knee if you're taking it just out to the side. When you're ready, just taking hold of the foot on that side, drawing the knee out. Just rocking from side to side, in and out of the hip. And then when you're ready, you're going to slowly lift that left foot up so the foot comes down onto the mat, the knee is elevated. Placing the right foot just the outside of the knee on the left, the quadricep, and just coming into that figure of four and just holding it there. So keeping the lower back pressing down, drawing the right knee out, perhaps even flexing the right foot. If you need that little bit extra, you can always take hold of the hamstring of that left side. Otherwise, keep holding there, just pressing that foot down. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, exhale. When you're ready, you're going to start to roll that left knee down to the side. So the right foot is going to come flat onto the floor. So a little bit of a spinal twist, but also an opening into the hip flexors. Continue to press your right foot into the top of the left thigh. Perhaps your foot doesn't come all the way down, and that's absolutely fine. You can always take a block, a bolster underneath the foot, and just take that hold, take that hover. So you can feel the opening. You might feel a little bit of a twist around the glutes, a little bit of a rotation through the spine. Try to keep the shoulders down and relax as much as you can. Inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale. When you're ready, start to draw the knee all the way back up. From there, you're going to start to turn the left foot in towards you. Dropping from there that foot down, almost like a windshield stretch. So the left heel has come towards the left bum cheek. Right foot on top. And just holding that stretch. And again, you may just stay in the figure of four and just hold it there. Opening through the groin, stretch through the left side this time. Hip flexors, psoas muscles. The front of the quadricep. When you're ready, turning and lifting through the right leg, allowing that left foot to come back. Gently sliding that left foot down and just taking a moment to open through that right groin again. It may be that you're still just up that little bit higher, and that's perfectly fine, staying there. Breathing in, breathing out. Slowly start to release, dropping that right foot down and switch sides. The left leg comes all the way in towards the chest. Just start to move in and out of the hip again, nice and easy. Perhaps take circles. Keep the eyes closed if that feels good. And then as you draw that knee out, be mindful, start to take hold of the left ankle, the left foot, and work in and out of that hip. Trying to draw the foot as close as you can towards you. Breathing in. Breathing out. Sliding the right foot towards you, placing the left ankle onto that right thigh. Flexing the foot if that feels good and dropping down in your hips. The lower back presses onto the mat. Keep the shoulders down and relax. And again, if you can't feel that stretch, perhaps start to draw that foot in on the right side, using your left elbow up against the left knee, the right thigh. Feeling the stretch on the outside of the left glute. Breathing in and breathing out. So nice and easy, keep pressing the lower back into the mat, keep those shoulders down and relax. When you're ready, start to ease off from the foot, lowering the hands and then guide that foot over. So as you drop down through that left heel, the left foot drops down. just start to open up through. And take your time there. So still fairly active through that top left leg, pressing the outer edge of the foot and the ankle into the top of the right thigh. As you rise and come up, it's almost like you're dropping that right foot out to the side and then the right knee drops inwards, allowing that left knee to drop down into that windshield stretch. So you can afford for the right glute to lift just slightly for that twist to happen and the stretch to happen in the groin. You've got slight inward rotation through the hip and the knee on that right side. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice and easy, draw the legs all the way back, pressing down. Releasing the foot, and then this time you're just going to draw those knees straight in towards your chest. Massage out the lower back from side to side. Drawing the knees in. When you're ready on the next inhalation, you're going to start to roll up through the spine. If that feels good, and take your nose, your forehead in towards the knees. Exhale, release all the way back down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Hands underneath the thighs and begin to massage out the lower back, rocking yourself up and down the spine. If that's a little bit too much today, you're welcome just to roll over onto your side. From there, as you lift, you're going to cross the ankles, roll yourself all the way over and drop yourself down and back into your child's pose. Try and make this child's pose nice and wide through the knees. You're also welcome to take those feet wide, coming more into a frog stretch. Stretching out through the groin again, fingertips placing out in front of you. Allow those hips to drop back as far as you can, breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly rolling all the way up through the spine, coming up onto the knees. As you come up onto those knees, keep them nice and wide, curl the toes under and rock yourself back. So almost coming into a malasana, but we're going to stay right up onto those toes. Use the fingertips nice and wide to drop yourself through. You're welcome, of course, to place blankets, cushions, pillows underneath the heels if you need to and if that feels good. On the next inhale, drop down through the heels as you rise and lift through the legs, bow forwards. And then slowly on the exhale, take those elbows beyond those thighs and drop yourself, and beyond the knees and drop yourself back down. Inhale, lift all the way back up. Exhale, lower. As you lower, place one hand behind you, one hand in front, and lower yourself all the way down into a seat. So as you come into the seat, you're going to come straight into Baddha Konasana. Outer edges of the feet together, lacing the fingertips underneath. Sit lovely and tall and stretch through the spine. Dropping those knees down, working through the groin, the inner thigh. Sitting lovely and tall, breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. From there, keeping the right leg exactly where it is, just take a long extension through the left. You're going to join up that right foot right to the instep of that left thigh. Turning your body to face the left hand side, inhale, sit lovely and tall. On the exhale, begin to slide that right hand down to the outside edge of that left foot or of the calf. And then you're going to turn your left palm away, and draw it behind you. So you're going to start to feel that stretch in your lower back, your QI. And you may be a little bit higher up today, and that's absolutely fine. More of a twist round. If you can, keep lowering as you take the twist. You can stretch the fingertips away or keep them a little bit further close towards your hip. Work with what feels good. On the inhale, slowly begin to lift. And we're just going to take a simple switch. So dropping your legs back into Baddha Konasana. Band angle, butterfly pose, sit tall. And on the exhale, stretching the right leg lovely and long, dropping the left foot all the way into the instep. On the inhale, sit tall and begin to twist, move your body to face the front of the thigh. On the exhale, as you lower, lengthen through the spine as you lower chest down, taking hold of the outside edge of your calf, perhaps of the outer edge of the foot with the left hand, and then turn from there the right hand around behind you. Fingertips can help you as always, rather than coming just flat onto the hand. Keep twisting round so you feel that stretch all the way into the back muscles. Of course, the hand can go away, all can be nice and narrow. Keep flexing that front foot. The head can bow if that feels good, or can look behind you. On the inhale, begin to return and lift yourself all the way up. Sliding your legs back into Baddha Konasana, sitting lovely and tall. Working equally through both knees, lacing the fingers if you like to. Turning the feet out like a book, using those thumbs. You can play around with some butterflies if that feels good, just lifting and lowering the knees with a few breaths. And then when you're ready, begin to keep the right foot in and extend that left leg, this time out to an angle. So turning the foot round as much as you can so the sole of the foot faces upwards and the knee rotates out. This time we're going to take a crossover, so you're going to start to turn over to that left hand side and push that right knee down using your left hand, and then you're going to begin to turn the right arm up and overhead. So keep drawing that knee down as you reach over for that foot. Flexing the foot if you can. And it's not necessarily about how low you can get in this stretch, but how much length you can get into the side body, how much you can open through the knee, as well as create that stretch underneath the left leg. Breathing in, breathing out. And again, of course, you can always look down at the thigh or look above and beyond towards the arm. A big stretch for our obliques, our side body. On the inhale, as you lift up, you're going to drop the right hand all the way down and come drawing the left foot in and just come into a comfortable seat. On the inhale, drawing both arms all the way up. On the exhale, take that twist all the way back round. Left hand drops to the right, and you're going to take a simple twist round. Gaze this time is down at the right hip. Working through the back fingertips. On the exhale, draw them down. This time stretching the right leg nice and long, drawing the left foot in towards you, flexing that right foot, taking the right hand and pressing it onto the knee, almost like you're pressing yourself away and you're opening up the whole of that body. Inhaling, and on the exhale, draw that left arm all the way over, pressing away through the right leg, keeping it lovely and active. Gaze is up towards the elbow, towards the fingertips, or down towards that right leg. No, you can always keep a little micro bend in the right knee as well. Continue to flex the right foot. Breathing in. Breathing out. Again, notice the difference between your sides. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On the inhale, rise and come up. Take the different cross of the legs. Inhale, draw both arms all the way up, and on the exhale, draw that right arm towards the left knee, coming into that spinal twist, pressing back down through the right foot. Fingertips pressing behind you on the inhale, sitting tall. And on the exhale, take the twist. Inhale, draw both arms all the way back up. On the exhale, press those arms down. When you're ready, start to draw the knees all the way in. And from there, just taking a roll down all the way down and towards your back. Tucking the tailbone under, drawing the belly in as you roll all the way down. Walking the feet in so you can just about touch with your heels, rolling up through the spine, vertebra by vertebra, squeezing the bum as you lift into one bridge, Sati Bandhasana. Shoulders away from the ears, press firmly through the fingertips and through the toes. Watch the belly rise and fall with every breath. Squeeze the knees together, try not to let them roll out. And then really slowly, vertebra by vertebra, allow your back to roll down. And you have the option from there of knocking the knees together and walking those feet out to the very edge of your mat. If you feel like you've done enough through the lower back there and you have a sensitive lower back, or you can bring the outer edges of the feet together, coming into Supta Baddha Konasana. Close down the eyes, perhaps draw the hands onto the belly, right hand on the lower abdomen, left hand on the chest. And come into your breath. Full awareness into the rise and the fall. Try to slow your breathing down. And know you're welcome to stay here for as long as you like, maybe 5-10 minutes to let the body settle. Or if you're ready, start to release the fingertips. Start to draw the knees together wherever you are and draw your knees right in towards your chest. Either rolling over onto your left or your right cheek and shoulder, whichever one feels good today. Or simply just rocking and lifting yourself all the way up into your comfortable seat, exactly where we started. Moving the palms all the way through to the sternum, fingertips gently pressing away. Taking a few more rounds of breath there in your own time. Noticing now how the body feels, how the mind feels. Drawing your thumbs all the way through to the space in between your eyes. Living your life to its fullest, embracing your life with passion, bowing to the divine in each and every one of you, and saying thank you as always for coming onto your mat. Namaste.